Hey, Mr. Stan 913 here. It may seem like deja vu, but we are on the Uncle Sam boat tours, and we are taking another tour today of another castle, and we're waiting to line up for our boat tour. And as you remember, the boat the other day was right here. He's now over there. I think we're taking this smaller boat today. We are taking this tour today to Singer Castle. Yesterday we went to Bulk Castle, which is right over there. You can't see it because of this boat. Get a chance to watch that video. Castle was unbelievable. But today we are going to Singer Castle. I have no idea what this is going to be like. Dorothy plans all these trips. She does a great job. But again, there's where we're staying right there, the river's edge. Very good place to stay, right along the water. You can actually see Bulk Castle from right across. Really good breakfast inside here. I highly recommend it. And we're in October, and this is probably one of the last weekends. I think next weekend they shut everything down. The weather's been beautiful. Today is going to be close to 80 in October, first weekend. But again, this is where you check in. Over here, I can come over here. This is the downtown area. They have some really nice shops, a lot of clothing, a lot of shirts, sweatshirts. There's restaurants along here. This time of year, some of the restaurants are starting to close down. Some close very early, like 8:30, 9 o'clock at night. I went in here yesterday with my friend Bob, and we had a drink while Dorothy and Bob's wife went for a walk, and they went shopping. But yeah, Uncle Sam boat tours, I highly recommend it. Really cool. The guy we had yesterday was really good. Hopefully we have a good guide today. But we're going to the Singer Castle today, so why don't you join us? Going over the safety reasons right now, safety instructions. But here is the castle, Bulk Castle, and here's the lighthouse right here that we've been talking about a lot. This lighthouse is pretty cool. But we're heading in the opposite direction now than we did yesterday, and we're going to be going to the other castle. That's the lighthouse right there. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Look at that.
We also have trash cans
and there's some guys out here that are actually
make sure that your
fishing.
Trash and your bottles and cans get in the proper bin.
She's going through a whole history of the St. Lawrence River and the whole area up here. Somewhat similar to yesterday's tour, but a little bit different. I don't want to spoil this for you, but again, we're heading down river to the next castle, and she's a really good tour guide, very, very, very well spoken here. But we are going down here. Look at this house right here coming up.
Now, at one time,
look
there
at
were
that.
Huge palatial hotels that dotted the shores in 1993. Sadly, you cannot do that any longer. At one time, they raffled off islands. There's a story of a woman. She was 71 years old, bought a $2 raffle ticket. The top prize was an island, and she, in fact, won it. And she and her family enjoyed it for a few years, but because they were getting much older, they ended up selling it for $10,000. Now I'm going to be pointing out a couple islands that have come up for sale. Many of them have been in families in multiple generations, and the next third, fourth, or fifth generation are finding it very difficult to the upkeep of an island.
Look at how calm the water is.
lighthouse itself was decommissioned in the 1980s.
Coming up on the castle now, Singer Castle.
That is where you can go and have a smoke. As a boat, we stay here the entire time you're touring the castle. So if you want to leave jackets or backpacks or anything like that on the boat, feel free to do so. We stay here. If you brought food with you, you might want to put it on the first deck because the seagulls do tend to think anything left on the top deck is fair game for them.
Dark Island, and it is Singer Castle.
Right.
And we're slowly moving up now. And then we're going to dock, I'll get some better shots. But this was a really, really good tour so far. And once we get up to the castle, we'll take a look. And it's a 45-minute guided tour. And we're getting closer.
Enjoy your time. Please be careful going down the steps, and based on the water level, you might have a little step up or down getting off onto the deck.
Please no eating or drinking inside the castle. Now, you guys can follow me, I don't bite. Now, secondly, we do ask that you stay with the group. It is super important that we knock on this door knocker twice. Not once, not 3 times, twice. That wards off all of the evil spirits.
What knockers?
Why, thank you, Doctor.
Well done, well done.
Now, I do hate to break it to you guys, but only one of you guys did knock on the door knocker. Therefore, everybody else will be getting haunted after this tour. Now, this room we are in right now is the Great Hall. Now, the Great Hall is marked as one of the most medieval rooms in the entire castle by the knights in shining armor. And so oh, wow. So in there you will also see the first secret passageway. It's the easiest to open by just pushing it. That way the servants could just carry as many wine bottles in their hands as possible while still being able to push it with the door open with your shoulder.
Can we step inside to look?
Yeah, you guys can step inside as long as you don't go inside any of the secret passageways.
You'll look.
Right, so this right here is the dining room. So this is where Frederick and his wife Emma would have their evening meal.
Going into the breakfast room from the dining hall. Wow.
So no, a lot of like that table, a ton of what you saw in the Great Hall, all original.
So this is the breakfast room.
I think the most that you will see.
You'll see they're decorated for Halloween. This is Canada over there, and the United States right here. So this is United States, and this is Canada.
Bless you.
Thank you. Okay. Now, where you guys came from, that is the South Boat House. Now, this South Boat House is where Frederick would have all of his guests come from. He also... Okay. Now, this room right here is the drawing room. Now, it's not called the drawing room because this is where they make art, but rather it is called the drawing room because this is where the men would withdraw from their evening meals. Now, in this room, it was said that they would play games along with having a drink or a smoke. Alright, so this is the loggia, Italian for lounge or French for terrace. This is where the women would withdraw from their meals.
Third floor of the castle. Walking through. She's going to give us just.
So yeah, our
This is the master bedroom.
We have had people who have
So this is
from Uncle Sam's.
master bedroom.
Look how fancy the knobs are.
Dressing room, Marjorie's dressing room. And there's a secret passageway right there with the scary clown in it. Right there. Sports therapy room, look.
This is the sports therapy room. Marjorie, she was really big into sports. So she wanted a place to unwind after she was done playing tennis or basketball or squash. Basically any of the many things she would
There's
play
another bedroom.
when she died, which was when she was 64. Yeah.
I can't remember the last time I waited.
Library.
Sorry. Hey. So this is the library. Now, this room was originally a billiards room. However, it was changed into a library in 19.
And there's Canada right over there. And here's the castle right here. We're now outside. She's going to give us a little tour of the outside. Look at that, Canada, right there. So this is a basketball court, a squash court that she built.
Now, this center area right here was where the tennis court was.
There was a tennis court right here.
Now, we actually will be going under a underground tunnel. So we will be going down here whenever you guys are ready.
It's the North Boathouse right here. But we're headed down to an underground tunnel.
We'll just be waiting for everyone else.
This is the underground tunnel right here. We're going to be going in shortly. So we're going in the underground tunnel.
Spiders are typically afraid.
Well, that's why you're not the front end of the line. They get the spider web.
Big cuddly real spider.
We get a free passage.
Big cuddly real spider. That's Spider-Man. That's Spider-Man. They're all Spider-Man.
Sarah
States side. This is the Rose Garden. This is the final part of the tour, but that's the United States right there. We're now on the other side.
Historically accurate as we can. Now, this is most popularly where we hold all of our weddings, with the arch being right at the end.
We're back on the boat. We left the castle. You can see the castle's right there. Highly recommend that. Singer Castle, on Dark Island. We're sitting inside this time for our return back. We're just waiting for everybody to get on the boat, and then we're headed back. Singer Castle, and we're leaving now to go back. You see the employees there get ready to wave goodbye. What a day. So if this is your first time watching, welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe. Like to receive future notifications, hit the bell. Like this video, give it a thumbs up. Singer Castle.
So I'm going to point out another shipwreck here for you. We also have a
Thanks
large
for watching,
coming our way, the Algoma
and I'll
Bear.
see you again soon.
Coming right before us, so we'll